Hey everybody, this is Dark Garza, and I'm back here to, really quickly to show off something I'm working on. So I do have a few other things than this to show off, so I may pop a few more videos out here later. But for the most part, what I want to do is I want to show off this little program. So I'm making this for a client as kind of, I would say a commission, but I don't actually think I'm going to get paid for this. I may actually tell the client I don't really care. But what this is a prototype for a concept to basically generate some data that's going to potentially be used for other things. Now I'm going to go ahead and generate it. I'm not, well, you can pretty much see it from the top, pretty much what it's going to be. But this is a galaxy generator is basically what it is. This is basically along the lines of Stellaris or a few other this type of games, generating a more or less a galaxy of randomized planets that have connection ways between them. Now it's not perfect. I've literally started on this at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah, it may even be, let me actually check the commit log. If I check the commit log, I made the repository at 3:40 a.m. and then yeah, you can pretty much see the progress. So there isn't very many hours into this. It's very, very simple. I'm basically using a draw system. So I think this is being done in AWT is what the drawing is being done in. The actual UI is Swing, of course. So it's entirely primitive on the render side. It actually does generate pretty fast when you think about it too. It's generating 1,000 star systems. They're completely randomized. It has a minimum, so you don't have anything in the center. It has a maximum, so you don't have anything outside the center. It has a distance check to make sure planets are not stacked on top of each other. It does not have a max distance check from each other, which is one of the probably main reasons I'm actually having difficulty getting these connected. Because if you actually pay attention and look at this, it will end up with like little segments separated. But for the most part, I've got it really, really close to where I want it. And I can regenerate this as many times as I want, and it'll generate randomized constellations. And eventually what I can do is actually go through and apply more and more advanced generation code to this and get it to do a lot more cooler things. When it comes to the code is really, really simple. Somebody who actually is more familiar with this style of data structure probably could actually make this work a lot better. Because what this is using graph theory and stuff. So you're basically got nodes, you've got, I think what do you call them is data points and edges or something. I really don't know the best way to describe it. But what we do is when we call generate data, we do a while loop that I basically want to have 1,000. I need to put these out to variables that are exposed to the actual system so I can run these. So do this, it'll do a randomized angle, which is the same thing I do for ICBM Classic's inaccuracy pattern. It'll do randomized range, and it'll just basically turn that into a data point. Create the point. It even randomizes the size, which I actually need to increase the minimum size because this is kind of like meh. You really can't see the points. Eventually I'm going to be adding zoom to this. Let me go ahead and regenerate this. There we go. We can actually see the stars now. So it does randomized on the planet size or star size here. These actually are stars. The plan is we're going to end up having a zoom system where you can zoom in just like you can in the game Stellaris, where you can look at all the planets. You can see all the planetary bodies in them. You can see the ships moving around. That's kind of the goal of the ultimate goal of this. Though we're going to have to get a new render system for this. Right now we are using Java AWT, which means trying to do a lot of moving objects on here is just not going to happen. This is really good if you just want to do really simple static images that make something look really pretty. It is not good if you want to actually do anything runtime. And I know this from experience. I have actually made games using Java AWT. It's doable, just not pretty. But yeah, so we randomize point, randomize color, randomize size. We then get the distance. We do our distance check here, do another distance check here, run some debug codes. I know exactly what's going on. If there's no stacking, so I don't want to start stacking on top of each other, then we basically add it to a list. Once we add to a list, we build up the connections. This is the problem where I think I'm going to have to redo this entire section. Because I think what I'm going to end up doing is, instead of generating the stars randomly here, I'm actually going to generate a handful of them. And I'm going to then generate stars connecting to those, because I will solve my whole connection path problem. Because right now I randomize stars, then I come down here and I build the connections. And this works. I mean, it does result in something here, but it's like really, really bad. We get spots where there's a ton of connection. We get spots where there's overlapping jump lanes. And I can show this a little bit better if I do this and actually zoom in on this, because I don't have a zoom function. But you see, we got like overlapping jump lanes. I want to avoid this, so I'm going to get rid of those. That's going to come in here. But the problem is, like, if I keep the current system in place, it's just going to get more and more messy. So I think the ideal I'm going to go with is we're going to generate like 1 or 2 random stars up here. And then from those 1 or 2 random stars, we're going to then connect all the other stars to them by generating those from the position outward. I'm going to toy with a few different algorithms. Probably go look at what other people have done, because this stuff exists. People have done graph theories already. They've already done all the prerequisite work to get all this stuff working. So the data does exist, but just wanted to show that off. It's really cool. As for what we're going to end up using this for, I still have no clue. So I'm building this for a client. He wants to use it for, I'm assuming he wants to make a game out of it. I'm thinking about using this probably for one of the Minecraft mods. To make a star planetary map, whatever. I might do that. I might just toy around with it more because this is fun. This is really cool. Making little mosaic artwork pieces where you have like these little dots with connections here. This is really awesome. I kind of plan to take this render system I have here, and we're probably going to use this for other projects. I want to be able to do things like mapping out power networks in Minecraft, mapping out data resources stuff. I've talked about this before with visualization software, which I have. If I can pull this up, and I have to go to my other folder here. Pull this over here. So I've made visualization in software in the past. I've showed some of this stuff off where we've had like different things like this used for ICBM, being able to show off various different pieces and everything else. So I'm planning on maybe taking some of the software here where I've got this really beautiful render, bringing this probably into a tool that you can use with Minecraft and be able to do a lot of other stuff with it. But that's it for the most part. I'll come back here with probably a few more videos showing off other things I've been working on in the meantime.